Jose Aldo went on the Ariel Helwani show following his retirement after his loss against Faraz Zahabi at UFC 315. He said, "So no regrets. I'm only thankful and grateful to Sean Shelby for the matchmaking because it's always going to be a show regardless of the opponent. Whether it's a young and up and coming fighter, I'm going to be ready. I don't worry about myself or what I can do. I know I can deliver. I always prepared for the fights. I always told Eddie Penderas, his coach, about this. If I'm getting super fights against older dudes, that means I'm not there. That means the dream of being a champ. I trained and dreamed and worked and wanted to be a champion. That means if I fought a guy like Cruz, maybe people would just see it as these are older dudes that are just putting on a fight for people to watch. That's outside of the dream of wanting to be a champion and training for that. Basically, I told people if I don't beat up and comers, if I don't get through those challenges, then why am I here? Why compete? And you gotta respect the hell out of Jose Aldo for coming out and saying this and willingly fighting these up and comers who some have potential, some were on incredible runs, but they disrespected Jose Aldo instead of going in there and fighting Jose Aldo. Apart from Zahabi, Martinez and Batista actively didn't fight Jose Aldo for majority of those fights. So we got those instead of Jose Aldo Dela Cruz, Jose Aldo Henry Cejudo, Jose Aldo Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen would have been the perfect way. Sean O'Malley, instead of having him sitting out for a year, have him get a win over Jose Aldo, a legend of the sport, and then go back into the fight with Marat. But, he's a superstar. Let me know, though, what do you think about Jose Aldo's response to the matchmaking he received returning to the UFC? I'm angry for him. They fucked him over. They cost him millions of dollars, even though I know they paid him handsomely. But he could have made pay-per-view, whatever. Let me know your thoughts on Jose Aldo's comments.